Hey guys, what is up? This is 8-Bit Eric, and today's topic is SNES beat-em-ups. The Super Nintendo was chock full of great beat-em-ups, so today I selected 4 titles that we're gonna talk about. So without further ado, let's do this shit! Knights of the Round is a somewhat obscure beat-em-up that plays in similar vein to Sega's Golden Axe. This game has you slaying knights, barbarians, jesters through levels filled with majestic castles, medieval landscapes, and more. The game's soundtrack has that classic Capcom sound that one could only truly appreciate. Oh my gosh, it is orgasmic. In this game, your character accumulates experience levels as you battle. Everything else in this game is about as standard as it gets when it comes to a beat 'em up. There's only 2 attacks, a standard hack, and a special attack. While there are 3 characters to play, this game does tend to get a bit repetitive. However, one unique aspect of this is the ability to mount enemy horses. Just like how I mount your mom. Oh, you got served. Oh, damn, sucker. Now, the 2-player simultaneous action tends to slow down the game quite a bit, which is why I prefer to go solo. What I like most about this game is that it brings something different to the Super Nintendo beat-em-ups with its medieval scenery. Hidden in a genre for a system that is full of mutant turtles, superheroes, ninjas, and more, it's good to see something different for once, even if it's just an average beat-em-up. While this game is not perfect, nor a classic, it is worth a look if medieval-style games and beat-em-ups are your thing. Next up, it's Morphin time! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Now, I remember first playing this game when it came out, when I was the biggest Power Rangers fan in the world. This game is based on the first season of the original Power Rangers series. That means all of the favorite 5 of the original cast members are represented here. Jason, Zach, Trini, Billy, and oh, that delicious Kimberly. Rita Repulsa wants to conquer Earth, so it's up to you to control the Power Rangers to defeat waves of putties and monster bosses. Each Ranger has 3 to 4 hit combos, and when you morph into Power Ranger form, you gain a weapon as well as a huge power attack. There's also a bomb maneuver that clears out the screen of all enemies. You begin each stage in your regular form, and then in the middle stage you morph until you reach the boss, and this is where the fun begins. Now, one thing that I did not like about this game is the laziness with the Power Ranger sprite. It's basically the same sprite for all 5 teams, meaning the Pink Ranger looks just as buff as the Red Ranger. Gross! Also, the enemy variety is pretty slim. Overall, this is a fun game to play, however, it just feels like it could have used a bit more polishing to become something better than it was. Well guys, that is 2 beat-em-ups down, 2 more to go. But before I continue, why don't you go ahead and comment below with some of your favorite SNES beat-em-ups. I'm waiting. You're not gonna do it, are you? Son of a bitch! Alright guys, let's get to the next game on the list. Next up is SpiderMan Venom Maximum Carnage. Spider-Man? More like Inside Her Man, am I right? This is a classic Marvel beat-em-up, and it's actually good for once. This features Spidey and Venom as you work your way through levels beating the crap out of everything that moves. This game stands out as one of the most memorable beat-em-ups in the SNES library. Things that I like about this game are the Marvel comic style cutscenes, scripted events, and the quirkiness of some of these moves in this game. I mean, look at the web slinging action. They need to have a sexual Spider-Man where he shoots web out of his dick. That'd be funny. The game features your standard beat-em-up controls along with the unique ability to shoot web and climb walls that both Venom and Spidey possess. As far as things that I do not like about this game, sadly there's no 2-player mode. Yes, I know. By the time this game came out in the SNES lifespan, there's no reason why it wouldn't. Another thing is, look at the enemy selection. These sprites look so generic. This game's difficulty is pretty intense, and you'll definitely need to use your Spidey sense to beat this game, but it is well worth a look. And the soundtrack is fucking kick-ass.
The Ninja Warriors, a game that has you in control of 3 cyborg ninjas who are on a mission to defeat an evil alien from conquering the world. Enough said. Who in their right mind would not want to play this game? It's everything you could ever want as a kid growing up. Ninjas, robots, and evil aliens. This game is unique in its own right because it features certain areas and bosses that can only be beaten with a specific ninja. Luckily, there's unlimited continues, so you're able to figure out your strategy as you progress. As badass as this game is and looks, there's no 2-player simultaneous action. Blech.
Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Wax on. Whew, mask off. Hooray for force jokes.
However, that's possibly a good thing with this because it doesn't seem like the design of this game would make 2-player action that much fun. Because the player can only move left to right. There is no 3-dimensional movement like in most beat-em-ups. Aside from standard fair fighting and ninja badassery, there's a super bomb that every ninja can obtain after going a period without taking any hits, which unleashes a wrath on all unscreened enemies. The variety of stages in this game may lack a bit, as well as the enemy selection. However, there's definitely some creativity in the boss fights. This is a decent beat-em-up that doesn't really get talked about as much, but in all honesty, it's probably because there are so many more better beat-em-up titles available on the Super Nintendo. Ninja Warriors is definitely worth the look though.
Well guys, that is just a handful of SNES beat-em-ups. Be sure to share your thoughts or your favorite SNES beat-em-ups below in the comments and hit a like, why don't you? Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at the 8-Bit Eric Show for hijinks and shenanigans. Coming up next week guys, Sega Genesis Shmups. Peace out.